Today we're just going to show you how to make like a random game on Scratch. Okay, so first, let's make this game like about tag. First, you need a backdrop. So you go here. This is just getting started on your first game. You choose. You choose one that you like. For me, since it's tag, let's click outdoors. And how about just a playing field? Alright, that's good. And now for the costume or sprite, this is your Scratch cat. And you want him to, do you want to make him the tagger or the one that's trying to run away from Tigger? Yeah, Aaron, what do you want to do?
I want to make him like the tagger.
Okay, so this fox will be the one that's running away. So first, you could start by putting codes in them. The sprite 1, we could just label it Tiger. And the fox, we could label it, how about just runner? For the Tiger, you could for the Tiger, you just want to make him go to random position instead of just following you. So you could just do collide, how many seconds to one random position. Okay, this number you could change. The higher it is, the easier it is. The lower, I'm just gonna set it as 1. Oh well. So first, do this forever. Put a forever because we want the cat to keep going random position. And now, make him wait a second after you click this green flag. So yeah, but you want him to start somewhere, like how about let's just say 130, just here, like this. That's it for the tagger.
And for the runner, like
for the runner,
you want to control him.
So you just want to go change X by 10, change Y by 10. Are you guys keeping up? Okay. So Y is going up and down. So we want him, I would just say 5. I don't want him to go too fast. I'd say if you want, that's up. This is up. This is down. So
you'll put my -5
to go down. And for X, same thing. And you want him to keep running.
So forever.
So put a forever. Change X by 5. Just wait. This is now a code that won't work. So don't try it out because it won't work. And now, this is it. But you want them to do X by -5.
So you gotta put if
like there's key something
pressed.
Yep. But let's just say X, so that means left arrow pressed. Let's try it out. Just click on this. See, it works. Click on to shred it off. And then you do the same thing for every other one. But make sure the arrows are different. When you're finished, it should look like this. So let's test it out. This is arrow keys. So Aaron, let's test it out. See? And the tagger, see, you can move around. The tagger now is gliding 1 second to random position. And there's literally like no point here. So let's just pause it. Actually, I'm gonna put this into, you want him to go to -138 and Y6. Make it the exact same thing as a tiger, but negative. And yeah, I did just put on when this clicked. That's it. But there's like really no point of the tagging even if you go through. So we could add, actually I'm gonna save the adding part for later. So I didn't put this. You want to make it so when the runner gets tagged by the tagger, you lose. If touching tagger, you need a if then. Alright? Then you can make it say, you can say, no, I lost. Like that. No, I lost. And yeah. But do the.
You also need to forever the green flag button.
Yep. And now it says no, I lost. Now you want everything to stop. Luckily, Scratch have this thing called stop all. So drag that there, and that's it. But now there's literally like no way for the runner to win. Well, let's just say we don't want him to win. So we just want him to collect something like coins. Let me see here. If is there a coin?
Maybe
like food?
Yeah, food.
Let's just go with the orange. Now you want the fox, the runner, to get that orange. So for the orange, you could do this. And when this clicks, go to random position. Okay? And then you put on a if then and then something touching, not mouse pointer, the runner. And then you can make it go to another position. Go to random position.
And you always couldn't forget to add the
forever. If you wanted to go forever. Not just for 1 millisecond.
But you always have to add the green flag button.
Or you have a bunch of other ones you could test out. Alright, so now this works. But you want to keep track of your score. So you can make a variable. Make a variable. You can name it score. Oh, sorry. Alright. How about for all sprites? Okay. And this is score. And now
there.
It's 0. Then go to random position and change score by 1. And here. But we want a time limit. And wait 0.1 seconds. Change score by 1. Yeah. And also make sure to not forget set the score to 0 when this clicked. So that's it. Also make sure to click save so your project can save. Let's test it out. Okay, Aaron, have the arrow keys.
Got it.
Alright, get that orange.
The orange is up there. Got it. Got the next one.
There, see?
And try not to. Ah! He almost got me. It's right there. This is dangerous. Oh no!
See the fox? The fox's character is a bit large. How about we make it smaller so it's easier? There's a bunch of costumes. We won't be needing costume today. And draw anything you want, like this. This should be easier. And also the taker's kind of slow. Let's make it, how about 0.7? Maybe that's a bit too fast. Yeah, see? Maybe that's a bit too fast.
But the taker could also change costumes.
Yeah. How about here?
Oh, you lost.
Maybe make you run faster by changing everything. How about into, I don't know, 7? And there. And then click this and quickly click save now. So when people see your backdrop, it will be like this. So let's try again.
See, you're moving way faster.
Well, this is kind of like, boring. So let's add a sound. If you go on a sprite, and then you can see many sounds. So find the right one for you and then just click on it. So anyway, this is my sound, bite. Alright, just play sound bite. And here's when this clicked forever. If touching around it, then play sound bite until done. And then do save. And that's about it for how to start your first Scratch game. I mean, it's not the best one, but hopefully you learned something. Like arrow keys and then the tiger and all that stuff. Anyways, subscribe, please. Anyways, we want to have 100 subs by the end of this year. And it's been more than half the year already. So please subscribe.
Yep.
And meanwhile, bye!
Bye.